Yo, is he obsessed with black people? What the HBCUs got to do with it? I had to do like a quick, I said, how many Chinese people? He said the HBCUs would be out of business if he didn't let the Chinese in.
We're ready. We're prepared. Do not give in to fear. We are fearless. This is not the time to be afraid. This is a time to stand up and fight back and to resist any temptation for them to divide us. We're in this together. The rule of law is on our side. We will not give in, not give up. We will not capitulate. We will not bow. We will not bend. We will survive.
I was talking about the HBCU clip that I said, this man, it is absolutely frustrating that 77 million people and 90 million decided, it's the same. It's the same. There's no difference. 77 million people wanted this. They said, yes, we want more of this incompetence. Give me more. Give me more. Out here just saying just anything. But it's turning because Trump has said that the United States needs 600,000 Chinese students. So first he tells you the immigrants are the problem. Remember this? We got to get all the immigrants out. Started just randomly rounding up people of all ilk. Remember the Hyundai people who came to build a plant for jobs for Americans? Got rounded up and they ain't coming back. They're like, yeah, figure it out yourselves, dummies. Now, about face, because of course this man has no character. 600,000 Chinese students, he said. In August, he was talking with Beijing, and they said hundreds of thousands of Chinese students would be allowed into the United States. And he defended his position, saying the influx of Chinese students was important for American colleges. Like colleges won't exist without Chinese students? Is that what you're saying? Are you saying American students aren't qualified to go to college? Are you saying that these students, that we need their dollars? We need their international dollars? Are you saying that? No, he said something even dumber. He is saying that, but he said something even dumber. Play the clip.
Universities are getting rich off Chinese money.
Sure. Never said about China, but we do have a lot of people coming in from China. We always have, China and other countries. We also have a massive system of colleges and universities. And if we were to cut that in half, which perhaps makes some people happy, you would have half the colleges in the United States go out of business.
So what?
Well, I think that's a big deal.
Are they fans
You would have the
of the United States?
Yeah, but you would have, as you know, historically, black colleges and universities would all be out of business. You would have a system of colleges and universities.
So we're dependent on China to keep our university system going?
But I think it's good to have, I actually think it's good to have outside countries. Look, I want to be able to get along with the world.
They're not the French. They're the Chinese. They spy on us. They steal our intellectual property.
What, do you think the French are better?
Yo, is he obsessed with black people? What the HBCUs got to do with it? I had to do like a quick, I said, how many Chinese people? He said the HBCUs would be out of business if he didn't let the Chinese in. Shout out to the HBCU people. I know the HBCU administrators listening. Are y'all inundated with Chinese nationals coming in? Do you need their dollars? I remember Clark Atlanta after Dr. Daniel Black said, here they come, y'all, here they come. After he did that speech, they were flooded with 46,000 applications for their incoming freshman class. It was a record-breaking number for the entire Georgia university, all of them. Okay, none of them had this kind of response. 46,000 applicants applied to go to Clark Atlanta for 1,200 slots. 1,200 slots. They only had 46,000. How many? You think half of them were Chinese? No, they were not. No, they were not. You're saying HBCUs would go out of business without Chinese? So I did a little dirty math, did a little quick search. HBCU demographic, almost 75% are black, because it's historically black colleges and universities, which were created because white people didn't want black educated people. They didn't want black people to go to their schools. So white people actually, particularly like Howard and Spelman and created universities so that their children wouldn't have to be sitting next to your children. Okay, that's why they were created. So anybody thinking, oh, it's racist? Yes, it is racism because you were denying. My daddy couldn't go to Seton Hall. Okay, he had to go to Allen at HBCU in South Carolina because Seton Hall wouldn't accept him because he was a Negro. So yeah, 75%, and then roughly so that leaves what, 25%. So if 25, what are the other 25%? I know there's some whites, I know there's some, can't be all black. It's just like, excuse me, all Chinese. Oh, but you know you know who does have a lot of Chinese people? Harvard. Chinese students are the largest group of international students at Harvard, making up 20%. 20%. Yale, 16% Asian. Princeton, 24% international. They don't break it out. Or at least I couldn't find a breakout. But it seems like maybe Harvard, Yale, Princeton, and those schools will struggle but they have big endowments. What are you talking about, Trump? What are you talking about? You sound really unhinged, and you sound like you have a low IQ. Like things aren't firing and processing properly. Like nothing's making sense. He said the HBCUs would be out of business. Now, if I'm wrong, please somebody correct me. Maybe he's right. I couldn't find that stat anywhere.
We're ready. We're prepared. Do not give in to fear. We are fearless. This is not the time to be afraid. This is a time to stand up and fight back and to resist any temptation for them to divide us. We're in this together. The rule of law is on our side. We will not give in, not give up. We will not capitulate. We will not bow. We will not bend. We will